welcome to this week's edition of Mainly Motorsports, the first week of the show in June, Dan.
Yes.
We've already gone through May. Everybody's racing, everybody's fired up, and we missed our preview show that we've done the last couple of years with Beach Ridge. But we said when everything was hectic and going on, we decided that we'd wait, get a couple weeks into the season, know who's racing, and come at them full bore tonight.
Yeah, we have 2 weeks under the belt now, so we really should have a better clue than we have in the past going in.
But
right?
honestly, I don't know if we really do, because you didn't have that guy that was dominant in week one and came back and backed it up in week two, because you didn't see any of that.
That's true. Usually takes 3, 4, 5 weeks for things to start to shake out, and you're absolutely right. 2 weeks in the books, nobody really jumping at the forefront. Couple consistent runs, but when everybody's on new tires, you know, the field is pretty level. So it'd be interesting here in the next few weeks it'll shake out, but we don't have the luxury of waiting a few more weeks,
Yeah,
do we?
no, exactly. So with 2 weeks under the belt, you know, we thought it'd be here, and we did off the air coin toss. Last year you won, and you got to pick first in 2 divisions. This year I go first in 2 divisions, which it really doesn't matter, because I don't think it's in any division there's that clear-cut guy that we're both wanting. I think we both got some theories. Obviously, we each kind of get surprising. Usually each year I get a guy, and to give you a little heads up, you really don't want to be picked by me, because I pick those guys that find themselves on the suspended list.
Yeah, last year you picked a bunch of drivers that
got into some issues.
It's 50-50 whether they finish the year or not.
The year before,
you know,
got the guys that were escorted off the premises.
Yeah,
so,
you led the league in fines
yeah,
one year.
So if you get picked by me, I'm sorry.
And honestly, it's pretty tough, because I got my list here, and I got like 5 in each division. But
capable, and it needs you just need to put that year together. And which brings us to the Wildcats. Now, after 2 weeks, we've seen some guys, you know, past champions that have run up front, past champions return, trying to get a handle on things, and some surprises.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, so far, like you say, you keep waiting for that one person to jump out. It's not going to happen. I don't think it will happen. You have some new faces. You know, you have Ryan Hewins, Travis Lovejoy, you know, looking strong early. You've got a couple of guys struggling right now who are in the championship contention, like Louis, and who knows how this one's going to shake out.
No, you're right. So my choice to win the championship in the Wildcats for 2015 is a competitor that is making his first official appearance at Beach Ridge. He's raced some big races at the end of the year, has run well, and was in the championship battle for the Strickleys last year at Oxford, and that's the driver, the number 5, Ryan Hewins.
Yep.
Consistent runner. I mean, I know week 2 he wasn't that good. He must have had something happen involved in an altercation, but I think they'll get it together, and I think he's going to be my first choice to win the championship.
I think he was one of my 2 that I narrowed it down to. He definitely will be in the mix. He did have a mechanical problem this past week. It sounded like the motor or something went south after an incident on the track, but they'll be back strong, and I think you did very well with that pick.
What are your thoughts? You get 2.
My thoughts is I had narrowed it down to 2 because you had first pick. I had Ryan Hewins as one of my 2. My other one, I'm going to go with 45 Cole Watson, and the reason I'm going with him is just the experience level. It's not a huge field of cars this year, 17 or 18 cars. Cole's pretty good at finding his way to the front. I thought Ryan Hewins and Louis Anderson would be his main competitors. Louis looks like he's struggling pretty hard right now, and he's getting left behind a little bit. I also gave strong consideration to the number 2 car, Travis Lovejoy.
Yeah.
I think he's going to surprise a lot of people. I think he'll be there all year. I almost picked him, but I didn't quite dare pull the trigger on it, and that may bite me later down the line. But I'm going with Cole Watson.
All right, but we always pick 2.
Yeah.
So is Lovejoy your second choice?
Travis Lovejoy will be my second choice, the 2 car. Yeah.
You know what my second choice is?
No clue.
Oh, that's right. That's why we're here to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm going this route, because, and I'm not saying this to sound wrong, he just doesn't ever seem to be prepared. Like, always just seems to be running around, fixing something, doing something. But when it's race time, he's fast. And that's Chaz Briggs. Yeah. So if they could ever show up at the shop, and I'm not saying they don't, I'm kidding, yeah. You know what I mean? I'm sure they must. But, yeah, you know, even the first 2 weeks he's had troubles. Yeah. But he's run decent. So he's my second choice to go along with my first choice, Ryan Hewins. You know? Yeah. The younger, my guys are the younger guys. Yeah,
he'll be in the mix. He had I believe it was a transmission or gear problem this past week.
Yeah.
Found some parts, managed to get out there and
made it happen.
Get a decent finish. So yeah, there's he'll be in the mix somewhere.
Now we're going to be back in a little bit to do the sports series, so you get time to think because you get the first choice. But I got Kids Week. We're going. This has been fun. I've had so much fun meeting these kids, seeing their personalities, all of them. They're all different. You know what I mean? And this week we're doubling up. We're going twins. Because I guess my nephew or somebody's having twins or something. That's been the big joke around Perry Camp all week. So in honor of him, right, big little brick having twins, we're going with the McKeag twins. And Daniel and Sean, I went and spent a night with them at a baseball game and took in that part of things. And, you know, we're going to have some fun. I got some great questions. Rumor has it they got some questions for me. So you're going to be back, but you're going to be replaced. It's going to take two to replace you, Dan.
Yeah, but those two kids are pretty sharp, so I'm sure you'll have your hands full with them.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to take a break. We're going to come back and meet Daniel and Sean McKeag.
Fast Laps Raceway is Maine's premier slot car facility. 641 Lakes Region Commons Drive in North Windham. Whether you want to try out the rentals or have your own custom car built, Fast Laps Raceway can make a racer out of anyone. Birthday parties at Fast Laps are always a hit. If you have ever wanted a fun, inexpensive way to get involved in the sport of racing, Fast Laps Raceway gives you that chance. Find Fast Laps on Facebook or call 207-229-1575. Fast Laps Raceway.
Not sure what brand tire to buy? Town Fair Tire has them all. Michelin, Goodyear, Firestone, Bridgestone, Pirelli, Toyo, Yokohama, Hankook, and more. No matter what size or brand, Town Fair Tire beats all the competition, even online prices. We'll also do a free front wheel alignment with any tire purchase. Name brand tires, the lowest prices, free alignment. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Today's vehicles are equipped with complex safety features such as anti-lock brakes, seatbelt restraints, and airbag systems. Even collision avoidance systems. Not available in all models. Hi, I'm Sean Moody from Moody's Collision Centers. We don't wish bad luck on anyone, but even with today's technology, we need to keep our eyes on the road and our hands on the wheel.
Moody's Collision Centers, now with 9 locations in Maine.
Mainly Motorsports, brought to you by
Bentley Saloon, Route 1 in Arundel. Stop by and see why me and my friends say, who has more fun than us? We do.
LKQ Core, any part, any repair, anywhere. Located on Route 202 in Gorham. Southern Maine Motors, out to be Maine's #1 Chrysler Dodge Jeep dealership, Route 1 Saco.
Welcome back to Mainly Motorsports, and I just thought it would be fitting since my nephew, I guess, is going to have twins, or that's the rumor, it's Facebook official, that this week's Kids Week, we'd have twins. Pretty recognizable. You are probably the most recognizable young kids at Beech Ridge Motor Speedway. What do you think of that, Daniel McKeag and Sean McKeag?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows you guys. I mean, honestly, you know, you've been going there ever since. When did you first go to Beech Ridge?
Once when we were toddlers.
Toddlers?
Yeah.
Still going.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what is your first memory of Beech Ridge? Do you have one? I mean, what is the first thing you remember? Is it last week, last year, last?
Last year when me and Sean won 7 races in the Wits Kids at like 10 or 12.
Really? How old are you guys?
10.
So for the first 9 years of going to Beech Ridge, you don't even have one memory. It was last year. Not one memory?
I have a memory.
Hey, are we slow learners?
No, yeah. 2 years ago.
2 years. Okay, what's your memory?
My mom was winning her race.
And then what happened?
She spun herself out.
How come?
She just went, and at the last corner, she spun herself out.
Okay.
Had to lose it.
Had to lose it. All right, so we're now doing whiz kids. We raced go-karts. I remember your first time at Richmond. Remember when you came up to Richmond, had a big race?
Yep.
Which one of you ran over Pa?
He hit me, then ran over Pa.
Yeah, I remember that. See?
I
See?
didn't.
You didn't do it on purpose, but you know what? It wasn't your fault. It was his fault. He was in the way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He told me to go to the trailer, and I
Yeah,
went
yeah.
to the trailer.
You went to the trailer. He was between you and the trailer. Ran him over. But no harm, no foul. So, 10 years old. What grade?
Fifth.
Fifth. Going into sixth. Is sixth middle school next year?
Yes.
Yes.
What's going to be the difference between going to the fifth grade and the sixth grade?
Let's see.
Is going to be a little different because there isn't going to be as, like, you have to study more, and you have, instead of like 20 minutes of homework, you have like 60 minutes.
All right, that's the right answer. Now let's hear the wrong answer. What's going to be the biggest difference?
Once you start moving on in like 6th, 7th, and 8th, you have to do how many minutes, what grade you're in, and how many hours and minutes you have.
What
It's
about
like 70 minutes, 80 minutes.
of homework?
Mm-hmm.
What about recess?
You barely get, you
like-
only get 10 minutes of recess.
Oh, so that's probably the biggest difference, huh?
Only if you want to skip lunch and go outside for recess.
So you have to skip lunch.
Well,
To
no,
go-
you have 10 minutes to eat, and if you're ready to go out, you can go out for around 10 minutes, and then you have to come back in and go to like your classes.
You know what I'd do with that 10 minutes?
What?
Go do some homework, and then that's 10 minutes less homework you got to do at home.
True.
Yeah.
Good idea, huh? I'm full of ideas. All right. So obviously you guys showed up in your baseball uniforms.
Yeah.
Last week I went to a game and watched you guys play baseball because I like to see what kids do other than racing. You both love baseball, huh?
Oh, yeah. We love football more than baseball.
You love football more than... Who's your favorite football team?
Patriots.
Patriots.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's all right. I have no problem with that. But let's talk about baseball. I mean, how much fun is it baseball? And mom coaches. I mean, that's pretty neat, huh? Usually it's dad, but no, you got your mom out there. So, you know, not only are you taking orders at home, taking orders in the morning, in the afternoon, now she's giving you orders on the baseball field, right?
Yeah.
So what is your position?
I play catcher or pitcher.
How about you, bud?
First or second?
Really? Now, the night I went, really, we didn't have a good game, right?
No.
The team as a whole. We had some pitching problems. We had
Pitching
some hitting
problems.
problems. We had...
Striking out problems.
But you know what? You guys still had fun, right? What happened at the end of the night? Did they call the game because of darkness? Because you didn't play the full innings, right?
I think we did, but I think it was like a mercy rule kind of thing.
Yeah, no darkness. It wasn't dark. Remember we walked, it wasn't dark. But
We
you know
mercy
what?
ruled them 18-0, and then they mercy ruled us 18-4.
Nothing wrong with that, right? You know what my collection from the whole night was? I mean, obviously, everything. These kids, you know, they worked so hard and they were having so much fun, but they were getting slaughtered. Nothing. It happens. We watch it happen to big baseball teams, right? I watched a pitcher give up 11 runs in one inning. In major league level, the guy's making millions of dollars. But at the end of it, both of you came off the field when you knew the game was over.
Yep.
Big smiles, you know, clapping the hands, you know, the hands of the other players, and all happy because let's face it, we're 10 years old and we're playing a game
It's
still,
fun.
and it's all about fun, right?
Yeah.
No matter what, 18-1, your side or their side, right? Now, who's your favorite baseball player in the major leagues?
Mike Trout.
Not a
I
bad
got
choice.
2.
All right, who's yours? Now you got to tell me why they're yours. I know why. Mike Trout's phenomenal. I got to hear who's yours are.
David Ortiz
Okay,
and Dustin Pedroia.
how come?
They're really good hitters.
They're first baseman and second baseman, right?
Well, David Ortiz is a DH,
Yeah.
and then Dustin Pedroia is a second baseman.
No, Mike Trout's pretty phenomenal, isn't he?
Yeah.
All the tools. Now you just made All-Stars, right?
Yeah.
I always wanted to be a catcher when I was a kid because I think the catcher looks the coolest. The question I have for you, because I did it once and I only did it one inning, and I got tired of chasing the ball. Okay, but it was my fault because every time the batter would swing, I'd blink. Do you blink?
I don't blink at all.
Really?
It's kind of confusing because when he swings the bat like in front of the ball, and really it's just like on your instincts, just tracking the ball down and making sure you get the catch.
Yep. No, I blinked every time, and then I'd get up and I'd go chase it. You did a lot of chasing that night, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my word. Huh? And then you were running, too. You were coming in to get the ball when he'd throw it back to the pitcher because the pitcher wouldn't go get it, right?
I said I wasn't going to go get it, like the 4th time I did it, but I ended up still going.
Now,
because I didn't want to
As
lose
he gets
much.
older, is he going to make a good coach?
I don't know.
I mean, he understands the game,
I
right?
do understand it.
Yeah. So that's what's going to make him a great coach, right? He was coaching on the field,
Hopefully.
right?
Coach him
Coach him.
every time he misses a ball.
What if he
50.
says something to you about when you miss the ball?
I'm going to be coaching.
Now, he's coaching now. He's 10 years old. Now, you guys, you're obviously grown up together. You do a lot together. I mean, what are other fun things that we do together as brothers?
Like, we like to swim and, like, maybe just go outside for a few minutes, just play, like, just kick a soccer ball back and forth.
We have this one game in the house.
Yeah.
Mom, we broke a picture frame, so she said, no more. I'm like,
Hey, you ever hear of the Brady Bunch?
no.
I
You never seen that
watched-
show?
Nope.
No.
Okay. There's a saying out of that show. You know what the saying is? The only saying I ever remembered out of the whole show. Mom always said, don't play ball in the house.
But we were having fun.
Really? Was Dad involved?
No.
How come?
We just underhand a soft ball, like not a hard one, like
Like a
squishy,
foam ball.
squishy ball.
Yeah.
And we just hit it with our arm. Daniel was bright enough to hit it so hard, it went, so hit his picture frame.
Really?
Hit his own picture frame, actually.
Did we get in trouble?
Yes.
Oh,
She
yeah.
just took the ball away from us.
Yeah. No, they don't have a sense of humor. All right.
I said I wasn't involved.
Do we? Oh, yeah. No, that I could picture that. Do we got more to talk about? Of course we
Usually
do.
sometimes
I have
we
some
usually
questions.
go to.
Oh, wait a minute. You got questions?
Yeah, we
For
got
what?
questions.
For me?
Yeah.
All right. Can we take a break and we'll come back and you guys can ask me questions?
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back with the McKegg boys.
Looking for something different and exciting to do on Friday night? How about real NASCAR racing at Lee USA Speedway, featuring the ground-pounding, super-fast, super-modifieds, the fender-rubbing late model sportsman, unpredictable hobby stocks, and more. It's great family fun and excitement. Kids under 12 get in free, and there's acres of free and easy parking. Friday nights at Lee USA Speedway, located right on Route 125 in Lee, New Hampshire. Check LeeUSASpeedway.com for more information.
Hi, I'm Johnny Wolf.
And I'm Dan Wolf. We've been selling and servicing vehicles on Route 25 in Gorham since 1972.
Wolf Auto Service offers state inspections, tires, brakes, and suspension.
21st Century Motors has a great selection of cars and trucks starting at $29.99.
With no mortgage and low overhead, we sell and service at guaranteed lowest prices.
We're just 6 miles west of Turnpike, exit 47 on Route 25 in Gorham. Online at 21stcenturymaine.com.
For a trusted name in residential and commercial site work in the southern Maine area, call Peter Pettit Excavating. We can handle everything from the complete house lot to those nasty water and sewer line repairs. Septic systems are another area that we specialize in. During the snow season, Pettit Excavating has the equipment to handle any size job.
And when the race season arrives, be sure to follow the number 7 Hewitt's Family Restaurant Chevrolet on the past Super Late Model Tour.
Call 207-282-9305 to get the job done right. That's Peter Pettit Excavating.
We're back here with the McKegg boys, and before we took a break, they let me know that they want to ask me some questions. You realize this is what, your first time ever being on the show? And you have
Second
time.
So you have questions for me?
Yeah.
How many times has Uncle Greg been on the show?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah, he never asks a question. He goes, well, and then by that time I'm tired of listening to him and I got to take over. All right? It's all right. You got questions. All right,
Yeah.
hit me with a question.
So,
Wait a minute. Are they easy? Because I only went to the 12th grade.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I'm just checking. All
They're
right, what-
normal questions.
Okay, normal questions.
Okay.
All right.
Did you play sports in high school?
I played freshman year every sport, okay?
Every sport.
Every sport. I played soccer. Matter of fact, I went to a camp, a big soccer camp in the 8th grade, between 8th grade and high school. And when it was all done, they did a vote for all at that level. I was voted the best player at the camp for my age level. It was shocking. And I had already been guaranteed a spot on varsity, just had to try out. You know what happened when I came back from camp?
What?
Found girls.
Huh.
So that pretty much, I didn't play varsity soccer. I played 1 year of sports, and that was it.
Wow.
Ooh, so don't find girls. All right, what do you got, bud?
I got, when did you become interested in racing?
Racing? I went to Beechridge for the first time in 1971. My stepfather worked on a car, so we went. And you know my uncle Brick, my brother Brick, right? Brick went like with you guys, in one of the little baby carriers. And now he's almost 40, or maybe he is 40. I don't even know how old he is. So 1971, what's that, 44 years ago? 44 years ago I started going.
So you're
49.
Okay.
I don't look it though, do I?
No.
How old would you think I was?
35.
Really? I mean, I am good looking for my age and young, and I don't have that old look. Oh, we're just gonna keep going. What do you got? What's your next question?
What was your favorite sport?
I loved football, but when I went to Bonnie Eagle, they didn't have football, so we had to play pickup games. But I played them all: soccer, basketball, baseball. The one sport that I couldn't play was hockey because I couldn't skate. So I played a couple times. They put me in the goalie equipment, and I stood in front of the goal. And once in a while, it'd be like a deer when you're hunting a deer and you don't know how to shoot, but you get lucky because the deer runs into the bullet. That's what would happen. The puck would hit me. I wouldn't stop it. It would hit me. But yeah, I just couldn't skate, but I would love to have played that.
Let's see.
Me and you are buddies. 34, huh?
Do you think it's cool that we're twins?
I think it's awesome. I really do. I mean, you know what I think is even more cool than that? Not maybe that you're twins, but you're brothers that get along. I mean, I'm sure we have some issues, right? Because we all do. I had issues when I had a sister and a brother. You know, you just do because, you know, you're going to want to do something your way. He's going to want to do something his way. But yeah, I just love the fact that, you know, on the baseball team together, you know, cheering for each other, at the races, having fun, you know, and obviously you're not my kids, but I can see the difference in the personalities. So that's got to be so much fun for the parents because, you know, the little laid back, a little more reserved versus the
coach.
The coach. We'll call it the coach, you know. So yeah, no, I think it's great. Now, racing.
Oh, I have an add-on to that question.
Oh, an add-on. I get extra credit.
Because, well, I think that it's cool that you and Mike Ramsey are twins.
Whoa. You know, we're on TV, right?
That was Uncle Greg's.
Oh, yeah, you know, Uncle Greg. Yeah, Uncle Greg. Yeah, okay. Let's talk about Uncle Greg. Okay, that's enough about Uncle Greg. All right, now we're going to go racing. All right?
Yeah.
You guys are in the Whiz Kids.
Yeah.
I mean, for all those years, and I know you only have memories for the last year and the last 2 years of Beach Ridge. Before that, it's all a blank fog.
Mhm.
But are you believing that 10 years old, you're on the track, that your dad has raced at so many years and Pa has raced at? I mean, how big a deal is that?
That's a very big deal. It's pretty cool to race with, like, when you're in the pits with your dad and grandfather. It's awesome.
I like it because we're third-time generation drivers.
Third generation.
Yeah, and then like just being in the pits with everyone that you have been around half your life.
Yeah, no, and that's the deep part. And you know, the thing that I like about it, with watching you two come along, is not only is all those guys that were with your grandfather and your dad, but they're also now involved with you guys. They're supportive of you. They're up on the fence. They're cheering for you. They're a part of your racing team. And you know, that's the stuff that, you know, at the end of the day, it isn't about the wins. It's about that type of stuff. And you know, and that's pretty cool. So we got Whiz Kids for what, 3 or 4 more years?
Yep.
Yeah.
Four, I think.
What do you want to do after Whiz Kids?
I was thinking to go to a limited and then maybe try a pro stock.
How about you, Coach? What's your plans?
Let's see. Maybe try a Legends car.
Really? What about track announcer?
Yeah, coach.
You ever think of that? How about the next thing I do, that I have a PA in front of me, right? One of my shows in Augusta. Will you come up and do some interviews for me?
Yeah, sure.
Interview people. We'll work it all out. You can be like Mini Greg.
Okay.
All right?
I'll be Mini Greg.
Mini Greg. What do you think of that? Can he do it? Can't be shy and can't be scared.
I can do it.
You can do it.
I
Puff
can.
your chest out. Show them how it's done. All right? No hat though, right?
No.
I'm going to fix the hair up.
Yeah.
All right? So, middle school next year.
Ugh.
Do we got to get up earlier in the morning?
Uh-huh.
We have to be on the bus by 6:30, so we have to wake up around 6 or something like that. And we get on the bus. We have to wake up at 7 now. And
Really?
then
Get on the bus at 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you take lunches or eat them at school?
Sometimes I just eat at school, and sometimes I eat from home.
What's your favorite lunch to take to school? Wasn't a hard question.
Just a sandwich.
Yeah, we usually get sandwiches.
There's nothing.
Like what kind? Lobster rolls or
I don't like lobster.
peanut butter?
No.
I could live off peanut butter.
I can't.
All right, we're here. We're going to come back one more segment. We're going to talk about the family.
All right.
All right?
All right.
You guys ready for that? All right, we'll be right back with Sean and Daniel McKeag. Welcome to Mainely Motorsports.
To order copies of a show, send a check or money order for $15, shipping and handling included, to Mainely Motorsports, 326 Roosevelt Trail, Windham, Maine, 04062. And please add a description of the show.
Patman's Redemption and Agency Liquor Store is located at 95 Tanberg Trail in Windham, Maine. With over 400 feet of hard liquor and 15 doors of ice-cold beer and soda, Patman's can handle all of your beverage needs. And if it's wine on your agenda, we have over 300 varieties in stock. Then when the party's over, Patman's can handle all of your main returnables, and we welcome all bottle drives. And if you're late for the race, drop off the bottles and pick up the cash at your convenience.
Hey, this is Pat Man himself, just letting you know that Pat Man's is your one-stop shop for all your thirsty needs.
Legendary race car driver Bentley Warren is putting Arundel on the map. When Bentley's Saloon opened in 2004, it was just a little bar room on the side of the road. Today we have a giant saloon with live music, dancing, and great food and drink indoors and out. We're always looking to meet new friends and have a good old time. There's always something exciting going on at Bentley's. That's why we like to say, who has more fun than us? We do!
Mainly Motorsports, brought to you by
Moody's Collision Centers, now with 7 convenient locations. Gorham, Scarborough, Biddeford, Portland, Sanford, Lewiston, and now South Portland. Visit us at moodyscollision.com.
Scotch Recreation. Whether you're thinking about your first camper or looking to upgrade your current one, Scotch Recreation can help you. Get both our Route 202 Manchester and our Route 4 Turner locations and online at scotchrecreation.com.
New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Join us for our 25th anniversary year. All right, we're back here with third segment. That's pretty special when you make 3 segments, right? You've already outdone Uncle Greg for this year. Let's talk about Uncle Greg again, all right? Okay, that's enough. All right. Dad, the racer, Dan McKeag. I mean, very supportive of you guys, but also still racing pretty hard for himself, huh?
Yeah.
So what's he give you for advice?
Just run your line.
When we first got into the Whiz Kid cars, like when we bought it, he hopped in my car and showed me, in the passenger side, and showed me the line of the racetrack that he uses.
Yep. How's that worked out for you?
Good.
That's right.
We can't run the same lines as the upper cars can, because we're whiz kids, and we can't run as many races as we can.
Yeah.
So, and we can't, and if you want to pass on the outside, you have to wait 1 whole lap on the outside.
Way too many rules, huh? Okay. Let's talk about Pa. What? 3 championships there?
3.
I mean,
3.
still trying to do it now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, somebody didn't tell him that he needs to retire, but he's enjoying himself, huh? But he's a big part with you guys. I've seen him.
Yeah.
We used to go to the little RC track,
Yeah.
you know, at the go-karts. I mean, how cool is it to have your grandfather right there with you?
I like it when he's always around, because he just helps us.
You like giving him a
everything.
hard time too, don't you?
He gives me a hard time, I give him a hard time. It's both ways.
Really? Do you kind of stay out of it?
Yeah. I stay out of it most of the time.
Do your thing. Let these two go back. Do they bicker and argue?
Not a lot,
No.
but yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes? All right. So what's the plans for the summer?
I got all-star baseball, and we get to travel around Maine playing like Kennebunk, York. Yeah. It's
Really?
awesome.
I ain't going with him. I'm going racing.
Whoa. That's
I'm going
right.
racing.
You're going to show them, huh? How you getting racing?
I like it. I'm doing it.
Yeah, but how you getting there without the rest of them?
We're just going to leave our cars there.
Oh, okay.
Leave your car there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be there a lot.
Yeah, but you know what? That baseball thing, that's a huge deal. You know, that's a team sport. Not that racing isn't a team sport.
It
but
isn't. only when you have pit crew.
Yeah, that's your team, so you need to support them.
Yes.
But by not going to an event where you have teammates relying on you, yeah, you'd be letting them all down. So yeah, no, there's plenty of years ahead to race. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, look at Uncle Greg. How old is he?
You don't know?
Yeah, probably what, 53, 4?
40.
No, he's older than 40. You look at him.
40.
You look at him, and you're telling me he's 40.
41.
No way.
Yeah.
No, he's older than that.
He's 41.
He's 41.
Really?
Yeah.
He looks like crap for 41, doesn't he? Does he? I mean, honestly, you can just tell me because nobody's hearing this. I'll stop record. All right, does he look like crap for 41? Really?
No.
Huffing and puffing and oh yeah.
He looks okay.
He looks okay.
He looks fine.
All right. Girlfriends?
No.
No.
What?
I don't.
No.
What?
We don't need any.
No.
No girlfriends?
No.
Why
They
don't
get
we?
in the way of many things.
They get in the way of many things.
Yeah.
To you.
Now explain how they get in the way of many things.
They invite you to their house and we have to do stuff.
So that's getting in the way.
Yes. No. Because then I have to end up going to her house.
So you've had a girlfriend,
Yes.
and she made you come. You had to come over.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's awful.
Huh. Torture.
Torture.
I was supposed to stay there until 6. I ended up going at 4.
And
I
left.
called my
Just
mom.
had enough. It was like enough, right?
My mom's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I want to come home." She's like, "I'll be there in a minute." So she drives out. Beep beep. Get in the car. We go away. She's like, "I don't want you to leave. I don't care."
That's what the girlfriend said?
Yeah.
Now, where were you during all this?
He's
I was
at
at
home.
home doing nothing.
Really?
You were on your iPad when I got home.
So have you ever had a girlfriend?
Yeah, I have.
So what is your take on it? You don't have one now, right?
No.
So what is your take on it? Why don't we have one?
I don't know.
Is it because they make you do things and get in the way? Or?
No, she moved away.
Oh, okay. So you're heartbroken.
No.
Okay, you sure? You could tell me. We're buddies.
No, no.
All right. No, I've been. My heart's been broken before. I understand. Women, they'll tear at you. No, they will. I mean, you ever need women advice and you're not getting what you think you need from Pa and Dad? Give me a call. I'll help you out. I'll talk you through anything you need to. So what else haven't we touched on? Is there anything else? I mean, we've schooled, we've raced, we've baseballed, So listen.
I don't know.
I'm going fishing with Austin Terrace.
Yeah.
I'm going hunting with Tucker Cole because every kid I have on, they take me to do something. A little scared about that, shooting myself, but that's all right. Maggie Furlan's going to make me work. All right? So what if we do this, okay? Once we have a free night, baseball night, okay? I'll bring wiffle balls and everything. We get the whole Team 40 out there, Naughty 40, Pa, Dad, Ma, Greg, all of them.
I can hit a ball.
Doesn't matter. You need 3 outs and innings, so if there's 3. If we get them to come out 3 times, right? And we have a wiffle ball game. I'll bring the burgers and hot dogs, and we'll do that. I'll bring some of my Mainly Motorsports people, and we'll be Team 40 against Mainly Motorsports. Okay?
Deal.
Is that a deal?
That's a good time.
All right? We got a field right out front.
Yeah, we're by the big rig. We
All right.
can't go over where our house is because our dog will get into anything.
Okay, I don't want the dogs getting the balls.
We need like plastic bases or something.
Oh, we'll get it all. I'll matter of fact, I'll go up that day and I'll prep the field. I'll get the white chalk and I mean everything. And we'll invite people. We'll invite people to come watch. Okay?
Wait, watch, right? They're not playing?
No, you got to have your
Watch.
team. Okay? And I'll have my team. Is that a deal?
Yep, I'll be the team captain for ours.
Oh, of course. And then captain, coach, announcer, and everything else. You know what I mean?
I hate the announce. Maybe Big Greg can do it.
If he thinks he's the captain.
No, Greg's on your
I don't
team.
know what he's talking about.
All right, so we're going to do that, right?
I've never
So
seen him hit a
once
ball.
all stars slow down, we got to pick a night, and we're going to have a game. All right, so you got to line everybody. You guys have to line everybody up. Maybe Mom will help you. We're going to say, listen, on such and such a night, we're having a game. Team Naughty is taking on Team Mainly Motorsports in the wiffle ball.
We could probably do that on a shop night.
You should post that on Facebook. Send
Oh,
it
well-
out there.
Okay, we will. I got to put my team together. We got to figure out how many people we need and everything. All right.
We should play
12,
like
12
10.
people a team.
10.
Oh, that's too many.
10 people a team, because then we
10.
can have one stop.
Okay.
10.
All right. So
Yeah.
we'll plan on this.
Yeah.
All right. But guys, thank you for coming here and Kids Week in honor of my whatever he is to me, having twins. I guess I don't know. Right. Whatever. I don't know. It's my life. What Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
When's WizKids start?
Oh, wow.
June 26th, I think.
You ready? You gonna go get some W's?
I am. He ain't. He's going to get some W's in baseball.
That's right, but it's all W's. You'll be cheering from afar, right?
Yeah.
All right, bud. Thanks for
having
coming
us.
on. That's Daniel and Sean McKagan. Wow, I could have gone all day talking. Let's talk about Greg one more time. All right, we'll be back on Mainly Motorsports.
Remember when you picked up a car key at the local hardware store? Then they said the car dealer was your only choice. Now there's eKeys for Cars, the fast, affordable solution to your car key and remote needs. Spare or a repair, you'll be serviced by eKeys trained technicians while you wait. And yes, eKeys still handles emergencies. But why wait? eKeys for Cars. Trust them with all your car key related needs.
They raise the bar. E-keys for cars.
Want to learn how to ride? Lohr Motorcycle Education can help make that happen. Whether you rode years ago or have never touched a motorcycle, Lohr rider coaches can teach you the correct technique in a safe learning environment. With 2 ranges to choose from, Lohr has a range near you in southern Maine, Topsom, and our new range in Biddeford. Call 207-391-0094 or visit us at the web at www.lohrmotorcycleeducation.com. Warm weather is here, so let's ride.
25 years of firsts.
Rusty Wallace, the first ever Winston Cup race winner. The chase for the next L Cup is underway.
25 years of monumental victories.
Jim Gordon was third when in New Hampshire. Ernie Irva, he's back in victory lane.
You don't have goosebumps now, you don't have feelings.
25 years of in-your-face excitement.
Oh, Robbie Contact got into the back of Jeff Gordon.
Buy your tickets now for the New Hampshire 301.
Do you not play wiffle ball?
Absolutely. Baseball used to be my thing when I was younger, and that went about as I expected. Their personalities come through, and
a lot of fun.
Just a lot of fun. A couple of good kids right there.
All right, buddy. Sports series.
Yeah.
Who's the guy or girl? We don't often say that you think comes out on top.
Typically, this is the most difficult one to do. There's so many things during the course of the year. Tight field of cars, strong field of cars. Really no bad cars in the mix there anywhere, but I'm going to go with the 94 of
Craig Smith.
I think Craig's going to be consistent all year. He's in a good piece. He obviously has run past Sportsman Series in the past and been very competitive. I really had 3 here, and I narrowed it down to.
You're going to get another one.
I know, but
if I leave him or her.
Yeah, the 3 I had in mind, just basically a coin flip. But I just Craig Smith. I think I'm going to give a little edge to this year, and I'm going to pick him to win the title.
All right. Well, my 2 choices that I think, and one I know will be a surprise. But off the top, I'm going to go with the lady. She's been close the last few years. I think this is the year she finally gets that title back. That she had a few years back. Consistency, the team, they're gelling, the sponsors, they got everything. I call it the total package. They got it. I think she comes out with her championship again. Gets that first championship of this Echelon or whatever it is. Because the last one I think was 2008. My second choice.
So you're talking 77.
77.
Yeah, nice to see you looking at my notes here.
I ain't looking at your notes. I can't read them. My eyes, I can't even see. My second choice. I hope the guy wins a race this year, and I hope that I'm there to watch him win the race because I know he's been competing for a long time. The Wildcats, the Pro Series, has found a home in the Sports Series, has come so close, so close, so close. Has run well to start the year, and really a good guy to the sport. And when you call that surprise, that little guy, Dave Charest. You know what I mean? I think Dave Charest could be this year's Dave Farrington. Where'd he come from? What's he doing chasing a championship? And what's he doing accepting it at the banquet? I think Dave Charest could be that guy. Yeah. Car number 07.
Yeah, not a big stretch, actually. I mean, he's off to a good start. And it appears he's going to be in it for the long haul. Yeah, that's... You surprised me with that pick, but if you take a good, honest look at it, it's definitely doable. chasing the championship will be, something new to them. Will be fun to watch and see how they respond to it as the season goes on.
Yep.
And it'll be very interesting to watch. My backup pick is just a sentimental pick this year. Obviously, no stranger to championships or anything like that, but the Charlie Tuna car, Donnie Morse. I mean, he's already after week 2. He's already in Donnie Morse form. Finish 4th.
Not the fastest car on the track, but
hey, I'm starting 2nd or 3rd, but I'm going to finish 3rd or 4th. You won't hardly know I'm here. But yeah, he's going to be there in the mix. I don't think he was planning a race all year, but I believe that's the plan now.
Yep. No, I think you're right.
That would be a nice fitting tribute to Charlie. But I still think Craig Smith, Sally Girardi are going to be the two.
They're going to be the two to settle it out. But yeah, now we got one class left.
Yeah, and that one's not easy either.
Before we get to that one, we had some highlights from Star Speedway this last week, and they had a pretty big wreck in the 350 Supers, and luckily nobody was hurt in the driver's side of things or the grandstand side of things. So, we're going to take a break. We come back. We're going to show you some highlights from down to Star Speedway put together by Dave McGuire, and then we'll finish up segment 7 with the Pro Series and the class that got 12 or 14 guys capable of winning that championship. We'll take a break and be right back here on Mainly Motorsports.
I did not grow up in the car business. I started as a technician in a small garage, and now lucky enough to own my own dealership. I think buying a new car should be hassle-free with pricing up front. We like to negotiate with everyone the same way. Our goal is for our customers to feel good and make it easy and quick if they so desire. We pay our sales staff to help satisfy your needs, not to collect a traditional commission.
Southern Maine Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Maine's only Viper dealer, Route 1, Saco.
Award season event is going on now.
Hi, this is Scott from Scott's Recreation. You know we're Maine's largest RV dealer, but did you know we're also Maine's largest trailer dealer? We always stock over 100 trailers, including dump, open and enclosed cargo, utility, ATV, side-by-side, open and enclosed car haulers, and more. We stock aluminum, galvanized, and steel trailers. We also stock aluminum horse trailers, including some made right here in Maine. Great prices, great selection, and a no-pressure sales process.
Scott's Recreation, Turner and Manchester, Maine.
Mainly Motorsports, brought to you by
Four Seasons Synthetic. See them for all your Amsoil product needs. Town Fair Tire, with 6 locations in Maine: Auburn, Augusta, Bangor, Biddeford, South Portland, and Topsom. Awards and recognition, your #1 source in New England for all of your award needs.
Green flag in the air, Roadrunners underway. Tyler Chase on the outside groove, gets the jump on Leon Kennison and gets in front of him. Chase with a nice move on the outside groove, takes the lead. Jeff James around Kennison, everybody going around Leon Kennison now. James now to the outside of Tyler Chase for the lead, coming to the line. Who's going to lead lap #1? It's going to be Jeff James by a bumper cover. Tyler Chase still running the bottom side, trying to hang on, give the lead to Drake, Massachusetts driver Jeff James in car number 47. Second is still Tyler Chase. Here comes Mad Max Dolliver in the 29. Dolliver went underneath Billy McCarthy, wasted no time going underneath Tyler Chase. Second spot is car number 29, Lancers Mad Max Dolliver. James was able to go by Hansen that time on the outside groove. Now they split. Hansen and Justin Storis, the 22X, takes over the 3rd spot. Now Storis one more time trying to split Tyler Chase. Not going to happen that time. That allows Melinda McCarthy to go to the outside. Battle is on for the 3rd spot. McCarthy going to take it back now as Storis jammed himself behind the 64 of Tyler Chase. We got debris on the front straightaway. Big debris on the front straightaway. That could have caused a really good accident. Tyler Chase runs it over. Little Oscar, that's hot. Make sure you don't touch it. Green flag in the air, and we're back underway. Max Dolliver on the outside groove. Got the advantage on Jeff James at the start. Jets to the lead. Now Melinda McCarthy puts the bumper to Justin Storis. She wants the 3rd spot back. Bump and run style for Melinda McCarthy. Gets Storis. Here comes Cody Parker in car number 11 now. Can he get career win #1 tonight at the Star Speedway? Into turn number 3 and out of turn number 4. Checkered flag is in the air. Career win #1 at Star goes to Max Dolliver. Second will be Jeff James. Third, Melinda McCarthy. Fourth, Cody Parker. And Justin Storis in the 22X is 5th. He's climbing out of the car. Career win #1 at Star Speedway tonight. Mad Max Dolliver. And finally, this kid pulled one out here at Star. He's got a few at Hudson, but win number 1 at Star tonight goes to this kid. Big round of applause. Londonderry, New Hampshire driver, Mad Max Dolliver. Well, Max, you made the power move on the outside on that restart. This crowd was loving it, and you finally pulled this 29 New Hampshire into victory lane tonight. Career win number 1. Tell us how you feel.
I really needed that caution at the end. I wasn't catching Jeff, but I'm just glad that caution came out and I could get him on the outside.
I know you got some people to thank down here tonight.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my dad, Brian, Billy, you, Chris, Tyler, Charlene, Thomas, Chases, McCarthy's.
That's about it. Career win number 1, Mad Max Dolliver tonight. Good job, dude.
Thanks.
Green flag set to fly. Chief starter Mike Walker looks the field over. Green flag is out. We're underway. Randy Tree in the 84 car gets the jump on Billy Osborne at the start and jumps out to the lead. Sparky MacGyver sideways down the back straightaway. Most recent feature winner in the 350 Supers. The 91 car is around. Green flag in the air. 350 Super Modified back underway. That time, Billy Osborne got the advantage on the outside groove. Down the back straightaway, gives the lead to Osborne. Now Tree fights back on the inside groove. Side by side for the lead. At the line, gives the lead to Wild Billy Osborne in car number 55. And it looks like Roger Perry will not adhere to Mike Walker's green flag. Now Roger Perry, what is Roger Perry in the 01 doing? Almost drove Billy Osborne into the grass. Now Seavy's in the grass in car number 91. Caution flag, Jared Susie around in car number 42. Green flag set to fly, 350 Super Modified, back underway, green flag. That time John Burke got the advantage on Billy Osborne, new leader, car number 01, John Burke down the back straightaway. Now Matt Seavey in the 91 trying to work the outside groove on Billy Osborne, we got a big old wreck. Oh, the front straightaway. Osborne's involved, Matt Seavey's involved. Is everybody okay in the grandstands? Matt Seavey, driver of car number 91, is exiting the vehicle. Billy Osborne, driver of car number 55, is out of his vehicle. For the Pro 4 Modified. Green flag in the air and we're underway. Lozier with a nice jump on the 93. Coming to the line now, the 07. Phil Lozier wins in second, goes to Bergman, third to Norman. 22 laps remain, 350 Super Modified. Green flag, back underway. Side by side for the lead now, down the back straightaway. Mike Nedishin up high, John Burke down low. Burke trying to hang on down low. Nedishin's got the power up high, gives the lead to Mike Nedishin. Nedishin on the outside groove of John Burke, jets out and takes over the lead. Burke trying to fight back on the inside, but Mike Nedishin has the lead. Down the back stretch for the final time. Win number 2 of 2015 belongs to car number 19, Mike Nedishin. And your winner tonight, one more time, big round of applause for this guy, Auburn, New Hampshire driver Mike Nedishin in car number 19. Well, Mike, when you guys rolled back out here, this thing was pretty stout in car number 19. You got that lead and started passing cars, lap cars, and you come home with win number 2. Tell us about your run.
Yeah, that was a hell of a run. I just thank everybody helping out in the car, my brother, TJ, my dad, Bill, and Al that came out and helped today. The thing was just awesome. It's the fastest the car's been since we've had it here, I think. And just sucks everybody that wrecked. I'm glad everybody's all right. There was pieces of cars going over me, I think, there for a little bit. But just like to thank all my sponsors, L&W Auto, Serenity Landscaping, Tim Weber Productions, TJ Co., and everybody else that helps out with it.
All right, win number 2 of 2015, Mike Nedishin in car number 19. Green flag, Strictly Stocks underway. Now, last Saturday night's feature winner, Slamming Sammy Peabody is filling the hole underneath Colton. Now Duvenet goes to the bottom side on Scott. Scott goes up the racetrack and he's going to lose the lead and lose 3 positions in the meantime. This time by, this could be a good one in the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks. Now Belfieri slamming Sammy Peabody. And make sure to finish him off down the front straightaway. Caution on the field. Green flag back in the air, we're back underway. Duvenet got the jump. Mike Scott fills the hole underneath Slamming Sammy. Battle for the second spot down the back straightaway. How low? Mike Scott the 66S. Mike Williams now going to fill the hole underneath Slamming Sammy. Look at Sammy going to fly. Defending champion Steve Dufanet takes the Woody's Auto Strictly Stock Checkered. Second goes to Mike Scott. Third to Mike Williams. Fourth, Sandy Kennedy. And fifth to John Cashman. We'll head trackside.
I just bowled a perfect game. I'm going to Chicago Dogs.
I just got a hole-in-one. I'm going to Chicago Dogs.
You got A's on your report card. We're going to Chicago Dogs.
Chicago Dogs, voted the state's best hot dog. Bring the entire family and try one of our 1 dozen dog choices, hand-cut fries, cheesesteak, sausages, and a whole lot more. Chicago Dogs, you know you want one.
All right, Pro Series time.
Yeah, it doesn't get any easier, does it?
No. And I look back at last year, we talked, wow, with this and that, and bing, boom, 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 threw out 10, 15 names.
I know one
name we never threw out.
One name wasn't Dave Farrington.
Dave Farrington.
Yeah.
So will the champion come from somebody? So are you sitting there going, I hope you don't talk about me. I hope they don't talk about me. I got a better shot if them two dodo birds don't talk about me. But we're going to talk about you. I think for the third time in the history of Beech Ridge Motor Speedway, a rookie wins the championship in the top division. First time, 1988. David Pinkham, driving for the Kudamash family, Alan Berry, Coors, number 61 in the modified.
Why do I get the feeling you're about to take my pick?
Because he's a rookie. 2002, David Oliver, as a rookie, wins a championship in the top division. Something very hard to do at any track, especially Beech Ridge Motor Speedway. And in 2015, the cat impressed me in last year's past 300 weekend. It's impressed me at Oxford, impressed me at Beech Ridge in the past to open the season, and has impressed me 2 weeks into the season. He's coming from a family, the dad knows how to win championships because they won it, right? Garrett Hall, car number 94. Soft-spoken, the kid that you don't even know he's there. You know, I mean, really, you don't know he's on the racetrack, you don't know he's in the pits, you don't know he's anywhere. He's so soft-spoken, keeps to himself, but strap him in that race car and watch the talent take over.
Yes.
And obviously they give him a good car. That's my first choice for 2015, Garrett Hall.
Now, in all honesty, we don't compare notes or talk about this before we go,
No.
but Garrett Hall was one of my 2 picks, and I was leaning towards him. I think that's a great pick. He's definitely turning heads. He's
And you know what he showed me this week? He already understands how to race, because that was his race to win.
Yeah.
He was in on Nick Cusack. Nick Cusack came down. So you know what? We can leave it there. We can A, cut my right front tire, B, cut your left rear tire. We can all go around. Third place guy wins. He backed out, realized finishing second, not making waves. Even though that was his race, he did it.
And
that shows maturity already.
Yeah, that's not a move that you see often from a rookie driver.
Getting a chance to win a race on week 2 in the top division.
Kudos to him for that. Kudos to both of them, actually, because had Nick moved down, his car had gotten really loose. They might have both spun.
Yep.
But Nick took a chance, and Garrett backed out of it. And yeah, kudos to both of them. That's a great pick. That was kind of like my 1A pick. I had a 1A and a 1B.
So who's 1B?
Well, this is going to be a familiar pick coming from me, but I honestly feel that with some changes among the crew and stuff this year, and the preparation and the attitude going in, and from what I've seen so far, I pretty much only see one car able to really dig on the bottom where everybody is running up top, and it's the 40 car, Dan McKegg. I think this is going to be the year where it all comes together for the
Goes
whole
back to
season
Charlotte.
again, and he gets that trip back to Charlotte. So yeah, I'm going to go with the 40 car.
Who's your next one?
I can't pick Garrett, can I?
Nope.
Isn't that something? Another young guy who I think is going to be in the hunt all year, despite a really bad opening day run, and a winner just this past week, but Nick Cusack. I think Nick's going to be there all year this year. Another guy that's got some new help on board. I think that's going to make a little bit of a difference. Has a full season under his belt now. Strong car, brand new car. I think he'll be in the hunt all year, so he'll be my other pick.
My second pick, won opening day. Didn't have a very good week second week. I'm more concerned how he reacts to a bad week coming back for week 3, and that's Corey Bubar.
Yeah.
You know, talent, fast, great crew.
Yep.
You know, great setup. Don't know what happened week 2. but a lot of guys. Week 2 was a funny race.
Week 2,
you had what? McKeag and Garrett Hall move forward.
Yeah.
Bunch of cars stayed in the middle, stagnant, and then a couple cars went to the back. But it was pretty uneventful race.
Week 1 and week 2 are usually fairly clean, fairly uneventful. Week 3 is when it all starts to shake out.
So now this is the week that the parts
raking
guys
harder.
really want to get ready.
Well, everybody's on new tires the first couple weeks. It's hard to get by somebody. It's hard to get away from somebody. You know, opening day you have the draw. People that start up front usually finish up front.
Yeah.
Week 2 you've got the guys up front who had a rough race the first week. So they usually start up front and finish up front. Now you've got them going forward here, all where they probably are going to shake out and have to race each other on still fairly new rubber, but you have to get a little more aggressive. And from this week forward, you know, it should be a lot of fun and should be really, really good to see how this all shakes out. And hopefully we win some championships this year.
Yeah, you took it to me last year, but we'll see. And but I mean, I know that's it for the show. That's it today.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of fun. McKeag boys, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. 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 And then, you know, obviously our picks. And
I'm pretty sure their parents say that a lot too.
yeah,
Wow.
oh yeah. Laura said it when she was here with them. But I hope you all enjoy this week's episode. We got some highlights, some results, photos of some winners from tracks throughout New England that sent us the results. So for Dan Walker, Steve Perry, hope you enjoyed another week's episode of Mainly Motorsports.